So, will we die if we eat uncooked instant noodles? Or would you outside if you eat uncooked instant noodles? Watch to the end and you'll go,
oh, no wonder.
So, in case you didn't know, in Singapore, we call instant noodles Maggi Mee because we associate instant noodles with the brand Maggi. But what's most shocking is that Maggi is actually not a Singapore or Malaysia brand, but a Switzerland brand. But would you die if you eat uncooked instant noodles? Well, the short answer is no. The long answer is no. You see, the answer is simple. Uncooked instant noodles are actually cooked. Let it cook, say Gucci, Prada, Cartier, toilet, let it cook. The noodles are made in the factory with raw ingredients, and after that, the raw noodles are cooked, usually deep fried so much that it becomes crispy and dry. Kind of like how we deep fry those fake crab meat into CNY goodies. Of course, there will be so-called healthier versions, like baking the noodles, but you get the idea. It will still be cooked until all the moisture escapes from the noodles, so it's almost similar to a biscuit, and from there, it's packaged with seasonings. Therefore, essentially, the instant noodles you buy from supermarkets are basically just biscuits shaped into noodles. The only difference is that when you add hot water to it, it will absorb the water and taste like the noodles we are used to. If not, it's perfectly okay to eat it like biscuits. Therefore, long story cut short, you won't get into trouble for eating so-called uncooked instant noodles, not even lao sai. But why do we have this misconception that it is harmful? It could have been from NS stories. Yeah, NS stories. You see, some of us who have served in the army before will be told repeatedly not to eat uncooked instant noodles. If not, we are lao sai. If you tell that to just a random person on the street, he'll go,
oh, lao sai good. I can go toilet longer during working hours and won't be seen as being lazy.
But tell that to a new soldier who's going to outfield training for 6 days, whereby pooping will be one of the most stressful things to do during the outfield, he will go,
to avoid any lao sai, I will even avoid thinking about instant noodles.
And well, this fear is amplified, and fathers tell their kids, mothers tell their friends, and we now think that eating uncooked instant noodles is dangerous. So go ahead and eat uncooked noodles if you like the taste. Now, there's yet another rumor that you might have heard about. If you add raw eggs into your cup noodles and then add hot water, you might get sick or even get cancer. I don't know how the rumors come about, but for a start, the cancer part is obviously untrue. There's absolutely no science about that. But the part about getting sick might be partially true. You see, when you do that, the egg might not be fully cooked. I know it's not an issue for people in Singapore since we eat half-boiled eggs regularly, but it's a different story for people in other countries. You see, eggs in Singapore are typically rather safe from any dangerous bacteria. Now, it's of course not 100% because nothing is 100%, but generally, it's rather safe as we set very high safety standards for both local and imported eggs. This is why we can eat half-boiled eggs without worrying about lao sai. But people from other countries will cry when they see you eating half-boiled eggs because in other countries, eating half-boiled eggs is like eating half-cooked chicken. The eggs might contain some and there is a risk of food poisoning from eating eggs that are not fully cooked. Therefore, you can put raw eggs into your cup noodles in Singapore, but please don't do that when you're overseas. Now, there are many other misconceptions about foods in Singapore, with some even being misleading. Watch this to know how food companies could have misled us into thinking that a food is healthy when it is not. And thank you for spending almost 3 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope that you learned something.